What's good, YouTube? Is Big My Sports Talk. We're back here again with another video. And today the topic of the video is, who do I think is more athletic, football players or basketball players? The 1,000-year-old question. But nah, the reason why I said that is because it was Christmas Day. I'm making this video. Happy holidays, and basically, it was both football and basketball on today, and both was doing some crazy stuff, boy. So I was just wondering, who do you think is more athletic, football players or basketball players? And if I gotta pick, I'll say no bias aside, but I would say football players is more athletic. The reason why I say football players is because it's basketball players. It's too is different body types, but like the taller you are, it's not really that you more athletic. It's just you just tall and you. Like if you think about it, there ain't nobody like okay, like Miles Garrett. Think about it. Miles Garrett is 6'5", about 300 pounds. You see what I'm saying? Can run about a 4'5". Christian McCaffrey, or like how he can cut, juke, and do all that. Or you also got somebody like a Tristan Warford, not Tristan Warf. You got the boy. What's the tackle from the Bucks? Who's literally a video of him jumping out of a pool and he's like 330. You see what I'm saying? It's like you got different body types. I do think, yeah, I do think football players is because like even with the vert, like you seeing people like in basketball getting like 30-inch verts, and that's a max vert. So you know they when they do their vert, they get a chance to like take a couple steps and then jump and swat. Compared to football players, it's just straight standing vert, and you see people be getting 30s and 20s all the time. Shoot, even the big boy from what's the big boy that couldn't play that can't play for the Bucks that they basically told him he gotta lose weight to play? The D tackle. He had like over almost a 30-inch vert. He had like a 20 something, I swear he did. But yeah, that's why I said I think basketball I do think basketball players are way more like skilled to cause to like dribble a basketball and do all that is crazy. If you tell a football player to do that, boy, that boy he ain't able to do that. But if you tell a basketball player to come and play football, he can do all that, but also he can do all that, but also if you think about it, a lot of basketball players though, you can't there's no real position for you in football. That's why I was saying it's like so it's like it's harder to say like yeah, like so that's why I said like a basketball player they can just come over and like yeah, that's what I said because basketball players they're more skilled because doing that a football player they wouldn't be able to do that with a ball. And you tell them to go. You got a couple of them who used to hoop, but most players they're not going to be able to. When we tell a basketball player to come over and do something, most of the times they can. But the reason why I say still say football players because uh, even though basketball players can come over to the sport and play it, and football players, I ain't gonna say a lot of football players can't. It's really because it's just because of the height difference. Like it's the same thing for basketball though, because you ain't gonna put them if you 6'9", no disrespect, boy, you go to either play tight end or you play a tackle. You ain't playing none of the two. And yeah, even like that tackle for that played OTE, what's his name? Like he should have been made a switch. I ain't gonna lie. He was he should have made a switch early to go to football. He could, I just think it's because they're more. You see what I'm saying? It's not. It's just they're more. I say they're more skillful. They're not more athletic though. They can't run higher. They can't run faster. They can't jump higher. They can't move more lateral quicker than football players. They can't do none of that stuff really. It's just they're more skillful of doing it with the basketball in their head and then how all of that they can do. So like you shoot, even Travis Hunter, boy, you seen Travis Hunter when he was in high school doing windmills and 360 dunks and I'm saying even though he's a freak of nature, but it's a lot of people like that in football, boy. It's just they only 6 foot. they can't they can't do nothing, boy. When you if they try to make it to the NBA, trying to do that on somebody, you got people 7 foot doing that, but they not. You see what I'm saying? So yeah, I do think football players is more athletic, but yeah. So and look, so question of the day is, who do y'all think are more athletic, football players or basketball players? My answer, football players. But make sure y'all put in the comments why, and also make sure you like and subscribe. Peace.